Good afternoon. Proud to announce the class of 22. Great. Call Mr. Dave Stewart to the microphone.
Thank you, Mr. McHenry. Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this very special occasion, the celebration of our graduating class of 2022. As stated, my name is David Stewart, the Associate Director of Upper School Student Affairs and a father of a current student. It's an honor to be speaking with you this afternoon on this day of celebration, reflection, and hope. We'd like to begin today's service by acknowledging that we're on the traditional territories of the Wendat, the Haudenosaunee, and the Anishinaabe peoples, whose presence here continues to this day. We'd also like to acknowledge the land we are on is at the meeting place of two treaties, the lands of the Mississaugas of the Credit and those of the First Nations of the Williams Treaty. We'd like to thank them and other Indigenous peoples for sharing this land with us. We acknowledge this land and the people because the first step to reconciliation is recognizing the existence of Indigenous peoples by creating a shared understanding of how our collective past brought us to where we are today, which will help us walk together into a better future. I'd now like to call upon Mr. John Clements to play our national anthem and ask that you please stand and join us in the singing of our national anthem. Please rise. you very much. Please be seated. Mr. Massey.
Once again, good afternoon. Welcome on this bright and sunny and windy day to this very special occasion. Mayor Baroa, Tom Marakis, Mr. Stock, members of the Board of Governors, members of the faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, members of the class of 2022. It is a privilege for me to welcome everyone to our 123rd Graduates Prize Day ceremony. I must begin my speech by expressing how wonderful it is to have our grads and their families on our beautiful campus celebrating what is considered to be our normal approach to Prize Day. While we made each of the past 2 years special in their own way, there is nothing better than celebrating together as a large group in this auditorium. As a community, over the past 28 months, we have been challenged in ways that none of us have experienced before. The only thing constant was the unpredictability of what would come next. The display of positivity and resiliency from the boys, parents, and staff has been infectious. Something is missing though. Normally, the faculty are wearing gowns and hoods, and we haven't done that in 3 years. And unfortunately, the mice got to our gowns. So anyway, we're going to do, Mr. Reed and team are going to be doing a fundraising campaign to outfit us for next year. So anyway, I hope you like my suit. All right. I want to give special thanks to our staff for going well above and beyond the call of duty to ensure our boys receive the best and most programmatic education possible. With heightened safety procedures, we ran what is arguably the most robust programs in the country. The results from the spring parent survey supported this, as 93% of parents indicated they felt St. Andrews continued to offer their child a very good level of education despite the federal and provincial restrictions, while over 90% indicated that they trusted the school's leadership team to make decisions to protect the health and safety for their child. I do want to thank parents who responded to the survey. Given the 28-month roller coaster ride, it was nice to see the results remain consistent with previous surveys. Two of my favorite measures are that 93% of respondents indicated that they have a very strong overall satisfaction with St. Andrews. Meanwhile, 98% of the respondents said their sons enjoy going to school. It's even hard for me to believe. Thank you for your support. While reflecting the past 3 years, it could be argued that this class has perhaps suffered the most, as they have not only had to deal with the isolation and changes of that the pandemic brought, but also they had to deal with the tragic death of one of their brothers. Nothing prepares you for that, and it is an experience that none of us will ever forget. It is truly special to have Ali's mother, Zainab, here from Kenya. She is here to pay tribute to Ali while celebrating the many achievements of his classmates, housemates, and teammates. Ali will always be an important member of the class of 22. I'd like to draw your attention to that in memorandum, final page of the Prize Day graduation booklet. Let's take a moment to remember Ali. Thank you. I said this to last year's graduating class, and it is worth repeating. You kept going, you pushed through with your studies despite the pandemic. You made it through all of this. You lived the motto of the school, quit ye like men, be strong. Along with the sadness and challenges that came, we have much to be thankful for. And the boys recognized the need to go that extra mile and provide with many, many joyous opportunities to enjoy. Of course, Food is a regularly part of that here. And when we saw the snack cart being wheeled around by the prefects on Fridays in the winter, boys and some staff actually clamored to see what was offered. Recently, Spring Smash was a big hit, while last week's post-exam celebrations included an ice cream truck and numerous barbecues. Of course, we won't forget Thursday night's fireworks. Mayor, sorry about that. And certainly neither will our neighbors. And I'm going to grab the Kleenex because I'm all weak, so just give me 1 second. Unless we don't have any. Okay. I'm good. Alrighty, so today we are celebrating the tremendous success of the class of 22. Resiliency, dedication, and focus have paid off, not only for personal growth, but the acceptances to universities of their choice. The 107 members of this class have received a combined 482 university offers. The average number of university offers per student is an impressive 4.5. Our students will receive more than $1.7 million in scholarships and awards towards their post-secondary educations. 64% of the graduates will stay in Ontario next year. Western will again lead the pack with an impressive 24 students heading to London in September. 12 students will attend Laurier and Waterloo. 10 grads will enroll in University of Toronto. 5 will attend Queen's and 5 to Waterloo as well. 5% of the class will study post-secondary education in another Canadian province, and a whopping 23% will head to the US, including Berkeley, Cornell, Harvard, 3 to UNC, and another 3 to the University of Southern California. That sounds to me like I need to take a trip to the southern states in January next year. These are impressive results, and I know you'll enjoy me in congratulating your sons, but also thanking the faculty for engaging the efforts in class. It is a collective effort to get to this degree of success. The Board of Governors, leadership team, and all staff take active roles to ensure our students receive most opportunities for success, and our faculty deserve special thanks. Because in the end, we are a school committed to providing the best academic experience possible. Our educators are dedicated, innovative, and inspiring. These incredible people don't only teach, they want your sons to learn. I must say it was a very appropriate choice with Joe Camiso for the Biafran Award last evening. Just another example of someone I think the boys would call cool. But also there's a qualifier when you're cool, because you can be a pretty bad teacher and be cool. And I don't think we have any of those. But I'd say he's cool and respected. So, add one more qualifier: cool, respected, with boundaries. That's what I think is a great teacher. So Joe, congratulations to you. In September, there will be a significant void at St. Andrews, as 5 of our current faculty members will not be at St. Andrews. 3 legendary individuals are retiring: Sandy Chason after 21 years, David Joyner after 23 years, and Mark Jones after an incredible 38 years. There will be a well-deserved tribute to Sandy, David, and Mark during the prize giving that will include recognition of their many contributions made to these 3 outstanding Andrians who have helped to build this school for a collective 82 years. I'd also like to thank 2 wonderful faculty members who are leaving SAC to return to their hometowns and be closer to family. Chris St. Cyr, assistant head of McDonald House, business and history teacher, lacrosse coach extraordinaire, is returning home to his family in New York City. Kathleen Narosky is also a business and French teacher. Swim coach, came to us from the US and now heading further north to her family in Thunder Bay. Thank you both for your commitment to this school. We wish you well in your future endeavors. Please join me in thanking Kathleen. Another retirement of significance is that of our current board chair, Mr. Dan Stock. As a school community, we thank Dan for his unwavering leadership and superb guidance during his 6-year tenure as board chair, especially during a turbulent 2 years through this global pandemic. Dan joined the board in 2006 as chair of the highly successful Not an Ordinary Place campaign, which added $42.5 million in capital improvements to the campus. Since then, he has been instrumental in the $13 million renovation to McLaughlin Hall, as well as the acquisition of 2 properties, Willow Farm and the Gatehouse, which increased the St. Andrews property from 113 acres to 126 acres. Perhaps the most fulfilling accomplishment under Dan's regime has been the addition of St. Andrews School for Girls. The Stock name is familiar on campus. Dan's wife, Joanne, is the manager of the campus shop. 3 sons, Graydon, class of 02, Jared, class of 03, and Daryl, class of 04, are graduates between them. And Dan and Joanne have 8 grandchildren. Dan has left an incredible lasting legacy at St. Andrews College, and we look forward to celebrating with him as he becomes officially retired in the fall. Please join me in thanking Dan Stock. Okay, I don't think I'm good now. So I just want to speak to the grads now, because this is your day. No one else's day. Well, it's your parents' day. They paid for you, and probably your grandparents as well, and your brothers and sisters, and all the people on the stage here. And you know, this is a pretty amazing group of young men. And yes, I say that every year, but this is a significantly really diverse and talented group. When you look at all the things that have happened, in particular this year, and even as I'm obviously very proud of the school, proud of the boys. I wish I was more involved in coaching, and there's just so many things going on here. But from watching a little bit from afar, I pick up a few things. So, like last night, for instance, I had no idea, Oliver and Gio could do that, and it was so impressive. Hearing, because I know Oliver's brother, Felix, who was here, and he referenced, and his toast to the old boy tie was just spectacular. And it was just like, this is cool. This is so amazing to hear, a guy that has come down from Sudbury, and he followed his brother, and his parents are here. I just saw them, and just the meaning of the school and what it's going to mean in the future to him was so nice to hear. And then Gio, he had his phone, and I just kept on going. Gio's like, he lives in Memorial too, so I see him all the time. He's the most gregarious, outgoing guy. And I just didn't know if he could ever be serious. And so thank you for that. When Ashton came up, I sort of wondered a little bit about that, because that was a really unique experience for us all. And to be honest, he wasn't doing the push-ups right. I was thinking about maybe challenging him, because they just weren't right, but we won't do that. And then I also think about the boys, and it's a very emotional. They just had their final chapel, and that was truly emotional. They were, of course, Amazing Grace is the last song, and they're swinging and swaying and doing what they do at the end during Christmas, and it was just really neat to see again. And so, I think about individually, I see Troy, Cy, and Lucas Fong, and Hennessy. All they do to me is they smile. It's like, these guys are just nonstop happy people. Maybe they're not all the time at home, but as far as I see in my limited interaction, it's just so nice to walk by and, hey, how you doing, sir? It's great. I know Mr. Azzuti had a really hard time leaving his room. I think we had to have security take him out of Laval, because it was very emotional for him to pack it in, right, David? And I look at the other David. We all know he thinks he's going to university, but we all know he's actually going to be back working at the school in the fall. You met Mario last night, but I don't know, Mario's got some heat because David might be doing the pub crawls to the university. We go in the fall, and I think David would be well set up for that, so we'll see how that unfolds. He's correct? Okay. I would love to mention every family here and every boy focused on lifers, just because I have to narrow it down. I can't go on for 3 hours. So there are 6 or 7 families there's more than 6 or 7 lifer families. That means you start in grade 5, right? So I'm just going to highlight the families that have multiple boys and how long this relationship goes. You know, so if you look at, for instance, Rowan Kimmins and his parents, Michelle and Andrew, are here, and Reagan is his brother. There's an 9-year relationship. There's Reagan. Sarah, where's your old boy tie? Anyway, example, right? And then Aaron Marazi. I should say that name by now because we had Josh here too. Graduated in 2019. Is Josh here? I hope so. Oh. So another example of a lifer family, 2 boys. There are the Byers family. Okay. Braden was here, and we just try to, you know, they had their big brothers come along, and then Cameron is in the shoes of his brother, and they carve out their own path. So another example there. Another family, of course, is the Murphys. I saw Callum up there, and he has his old boy tie on. Of course, Kyle has been a legend, a superstar around here for a long time. Family's graduating. I know it's an emotional time for you. Desiree, I know you're probably cried more than I did already today. So, think about this, 15 years of a relationship. Let's see, Matthew Gazzetti. So David's graduating this year. Matthew started in 07. So 15 years. You know, it's pretty impressive. I could mention the Elis. Every year I do. Because, you know, Daniel's graduating this year, but no, we've got 2 more. Actually, yesterday, Tyler graduated from middle school. By the way, this is a family that has 6 boys. So Tyler's the youngest, and he's coming through, and he's coming to the upper school. So I saw Dean and Kelly last night and asked them to adopt a child. We're running out. So anyway, guys, it's really a pleasure to welcome you to the Old Boy community. You certainly are going to have lots of stories to tell when you're back here at the 5-year reunion in 2027. Remembering these days and a real special, you've carved out a real sort of special history for this class. I know you're going to really look forward to next year. I know you're going to stay in touch with one another, do your very best. It's difficult, we're all so busy, but do yourself a favor, stay in touch with your peer group and stay in touch with your school, because that's what we want. And that same concept applies to all of you. Some of you are graduating, Beswick's sitting there, there's a whole bunch of people up here that are moving on away from St. Andrews, but I hope you don't move away from St. Andrews. I want to see you at homecoming October 1st. I want to see you at Andrew and Christmas on Friday, December 16th, and we want to keep the engagement level going. So boys, as I said, super proud. You are super well prepared, going to do great things next year. Thank you sincerely from our collective group here. Thank you for your commitment to this school. All the best in the future, and we're super, super, super proud of you. Thank you. All right, now we're moving on to the formal part of the afternoon. So we're now moving on to the presentation of prizes and awards, and please refer to the website, the SAC website next week, and we'll have a complete listing of all prizes and awards from today's ceremony. Mr. Courtney Shrimpton, Deputy Head of School, will announce the Academic Achievement Awards for Class of 22. Scholars will be recognized later as they're called up to receive their graduation diplomas. Mr. Shrimpton.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm going to be here with you for a while, so settle in. Mr. McHenry suggested this is the formal part. Actually, I'm going to go off script for a minute. Everybody else in the background is panicking. We've got a full script already, but I have a different one. Before we get started, I want to set a little bit of context. And maybe I'll just by a show of hands. I'm just wondering, and in faculty included, show of hands, how many people out there have been to a Broadway show or a show of that type, whether it's in New York or somewhere else? Raise your hand. Okay, I think we've got like 90% of you, so I think you'll all understand this then. Imagine that you're arriving for the performance of a play you've been waiting for literally for years. A performance that speaks to your soul, let's say something like Hamlet. And the main actor is some larger-than-life thespian, someone, depending on your vintage, someone like Tom Courtenay, or maybe even better, Kenneth Branagh, playing the lead role of Hamlet. You're seated in the audience, eager, frankly giddy with excitement, and over the PA system comes an announcement that the part of Kenneth Branagh will be played by, and says the name of some person you've never, ever heard of. Oh my gosh, the disappointment, the sadness, and frankly the upset at having to share what could have been a spectacular moment with some two-bit hack of a Hollywood actor at best. This is where we are today. Dr. Michael Pollock, Deputy Head of School, has massively created, performed, and starred in this dramatic production of Prize Day for more than 10 years. Today, he is asked to simply enjoy it as a parent of a graduate. I, therefore, play the role of the two-bit Hollywood actor. Dr. Pollock and Sarah, I hope I can contribute to making this a special day. As I look down, it's actually quite intimidating. I see Mike and Sarah. I also see the head of St. Anne's School, Sabrina D'Angelo, and her husband John in the front row, who are here to celebrate their graduating son, Cole. And so I'm just wondering, did we actually have to put them so close to me right now? So I guess if I'm going to play the part of the Hollywood replacement, the Hollywood hack, maybe I should start with what is actually what's most important in Hollywood. I think it's called product placement. So if you don't know what I'm wearing, it's St. Anne's swag. So please enroll your daughter in St. Anne's. Sabrina told me I get $20 per item one. So as Hamlet says, brevity is the soul of wit, so let's get on with the show. I would like to call up Mr. Greg Reed, Executive Director of Advancement and father of two old boys, to please come forward and present the first awards. Students, if your name is called, please come to the front and join Mr. Reed where he is standing. The first two prizes go to the same student. The Broadcast Journalism Prize. This award honors the most accomplished grade 12 student in broadcast journalism who has made the most valuable contributions to our student news program, SAC Today, and the Justin Ross Scott Memorial Dramatic Arts Prize, awarded to the most accomplished in dramatic studies in memory of Justin, class of 1998, by Mrs. Ann Bees and Mr. Michael Scott. Both prizes go to Finn McNulty. The Edward Roberts Prize in Politics for most accomplished in grade 12 politics, awarded by the Honorable Edward Roberts, class of 1957, to recognize outstanding achievement in the study of Canadian and world politics. This award goes to Jonathan Shen. Thank you, Mr. Reed. Would Mrs. Lou Ann Ballard, the wife of the late James Ballard, class of 1969, please come forward to present the next prizes? The next three prizes are awarded to the same student. The Canadian and International Law Prize for most accomplished in grade 12 law, and the Michael Family History Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 history. The prize is given by Ian, David, and Andrew Michael in honor of their grandmother, Mrs. Isabel McBride. And the James A. Ballard French Prize for the graduating student who has made the best progress in becoming bilingual in English and French, awarded in memory of Mr. Ballard, class of 1969. These three awards go to Michael Chen. Thank you, Mrs. Ballard. Would John Butcher, Associate Director of IT, Data Innovation and Administration, and Physics teacher, please present the next awards? The next two prizes are awarded to the same student. The Chemistry Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 chemistry, and the George Etienne Cartier Medal in French for the most accomplished in grade 12 French, donated by the late Mr. W.A. Beer, the only Andrian to have his only name on every honor board in the Towers Library. Both awards go to Matthew Olajars. Thank you, Mr. Butcher. Would Head of Business Studies, Mr. Sean Ludwig, please present the next prizes? The Communications Technology Graphic Arts Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 Communication Technology Graphic Arts, Flavio Zanet. And an award that is near and dear to Mr. Ludwig's heart, the McEwen Leadership Award. Awarded to the student in grade 12 McEwen Leadership course who best displayed the application of his leadership ability, entrepreneurial spirit, and academic prowess throughout the year. The award goes to Spencer Thompson. Thank you, Mr. Ludwig. We now celebrate the first of our retirees. Would Mr. Kevin McHenry please step forward to make the presentation, and would Miss Sandy Chason please come forward?
Sandy Chason retires as Department Head of Music. Sandy started as Head of Music in September 2001, and it has been an inspirational teacher, leader of many CIS music initiatives, including CIS MF, and passionate conductor of the Andrian Christmas at Roy Thompson Hall. The music department is a center of excellence for St. Andrews, and it has grown under Sandy's leadership. Sandy's passion for competition has seen her take students to compete in Europe, Asia, Chicago, Florida, and of course, most recently, in New York City at Carnegie Hall. Sandy was instrumental in the design of the Music Center at St. Andrews. Sandy was appointed to the SAC Board of Governors, where she served for 2 years in 2007 to 2009. According to Sandy, music isn't a job, music is life, and working with students and instilling her passion of music into her students has been a dream come true. We will miss Sandy Chason dearly, but we know that she will keep in touch with us. Sandy, congratulations on your retirement.
Always do this to me. Coming to St. Andrews College was a dream come true for a music educator. I was allowed to dream big, and it wasn't very often where my crazy ideas were told they couldn't happen. I have the most incredible faculty and team that I've worked with for 21 years. It doesn't get better than this. Thank you for your support, and thank you for allowing me to be part of the St. Andrews community. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Chason and Mr. McHenry. Would Head of English, Ms. Samantha Sheepers, please present the next prizes? The next 3 prizes are awarded to the same student. The Charles Ashton Medal for English. For most accomplished in grade 12 English, Mr. Ashton was in the St. Andrews class of 1920. And the Commanding Officer's Pipes and Drums Prize. For the most accomplished in grade 12 bagpiping or drumming presented by the 142nd Highland Cadet Corps. And the University of Toronto National Book Award, awarded to a student who demonstrates superior academic performance, original and creative thought, and exceptional achievement in a broad context. They excel in academic pursuits, demonstrate enthusiasm for intellectual exploration, and have a strong involvement in the lives of their schools and communities. The winner of all 3 awards, Henry Pallett. I'll have you stay for one more, Ms. Sheepers. The Computer Engineering Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 computer engineering technology, Zen Salman. Thank you, Ms. Sheepers. Would Mr. Michael Chadsey, Department Head of Mathematics and member of the Board of Governors, please present the next prizes? The first 2 prizes go to the same student. The Old Boys Medal in Mathematics, awarded to the top math student in grade 12, and the Donald Cooper Medal for Physics, for most accomplished in grade 12 physics, again, Zen Salman. The Computer Science Prize for most accomplished in grade 12 computer science, and the Stephen J. Suarez Economics Prize, most accomplished in grade 12 AP Economics, donated by Mr. and Mrs. E. G. Suarez. Both awards go to Max Cruikshanks. Thank you, Mr. Chadsey. Would Miss Amanda Thorne, Associate Director, Academics and Student Support, Grade 12 chemistry teacher and aunt of a current student, please present the next prizes. The Guy and Scott Rudder Art Prize for the most accomplished in Grade 12 art, Owen Bradbury. The next two prizes are awarded to the same student. The Gibb Geography Prize for World Issues. For the most accomplished in Grade 12 World Issues, presented in memory of Dick Gibb and donated by Robert H. Bradshaw, class of 1953, and Alex Bradshaw, class of 1989, and the C. Anthony Myron's Social Sciences Prize for senior level social science other than economics, presented to honor the 26-year teaching career at St. Andrews College of Mr. Myron's, an outstanding educator, donated by Duncan Jackman, class of 1985. Both awards go to James Lee. Thank you, Ms. Thorne. Would Mr. McHenry please step forward as we celebrate the second of our retirees? Unfortunately, Dr. Joyner is unable to attend today's ceremony, but Mr. McHenry will speak to you.
Hello again. It's killing Dr. J not to be here, so we have it on tape, and this is for you, Mr. Joyner. David was hired as a middle and upper school geography and mathematics teacher in September 1999. But you guys didn't know we taught math as well. There you go. David has been department head of geography since 2006. In addition to his teaching and athletic responsibilities, David has held the position of plan coordinator, has served as an AP reader at the College Board's annual AP reading, and has led the Global Connections component of the Experts in Us program. David added to his responsibilities when he took the department head of World Studies in 2020. David has been regularly invited to Queen's Faculty of Education to speak with inspiring geography teachers. David was appointed to the Board of Governors in September 2017 for a 3-year term, and we liked him so much, we had to stay on for an extra year as a fourth year board member. And he helped us very much with the GIS, etc. Geography is everywhere, as we know. And he is very helpful with St. Anne's and the property, and continues to be helpful. So I'd like to ask you for a rousing ovation and thank you to Dr. David Joyner.
Would Mr. Joe Foote, Department Head of Health and Physical Education, please present the next prizes? They're not booing, they're saying food. The Personal Fitness and Activities Prize for the most accomplished in Grade 12 personal and fitness activities goes to Ben McMullen. The Philosophy Prize for the most accomplished in Grade 12 philosophy, the award goes to Murray Boland. Thank you, Mr. Foote. Would Mrs. Kathy Gill, wife of the late Robert Gill, please come forward to present the next prize? The Robert Giel Accounting Prize for the grade 12 student most accomplished in accounting. Robert was a head of house, coach, officer of the Cadet Corps, head of business studies, and dedicated member of the St. Andrews family for over 27 years. The award this year goes to Tim Zhang. Thank you, Mrs. Giel. Would Miss Carolyn Bilton, head of modern languages, please present the next prizes? The Spanish prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 Spanish, Daniel Valencia Mondragon. The Spanish Fluency Prize, presented to a senior student who has made the most effort to become fluent in Spanish, Carson Rain. Thank you, Ms. Bilton. Would Mayor Tom Marakis, Mayor of the Town of Aurora, please present the next prize? The McGee Family Music Prize, presented to a graduating student who has contributed most to the music program and cadets. This award was established in 2001 by past parents Richard and Robin McGee, parents of old boy Dustin McGee, class of 2001. The winner, Colin McCarthy. Mayor Marakis, we're going to keep you up here for a little while, Mayor Marakis. There you go, yeah. The next two prizes are awarded to the same student. The Ron Kinney Memorial Physiology Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 physiology. Mr. Kinney taught physiology and the sciences at St. Andrews from 1965 to 1999. He consistently worked toward raising the overall standard of physical fitness, especially with the school's elite sports teams. And the Lahaki Biology Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 biology. Both awards go to David Abramovitz. The Lau Family Improvement Prize. One more. There you go. Yes. I think I said prize, but I should have said plural prizes. The Lau Family Improvement Prize, awarded to the graduating student who has made the greatest percentage improvement over last June. Donated by Michael Lau, class of 2000, and Jason Lau, class of 2003. This year, this student raised his overall average by 13.4%. The deserving recipient is Joe Gentile. Thank you, Mayor Marakis. I know Mayor Marakis has another engagement to attend, and we'd like to thank him for sharing this time for this part of the ceremony. Appreciate it. Thank you. Would Mr. McHenry please come forward to celebrate the last of our retirees today, and would also Mark Jones please come forward.
In September 1984, Mark began teaching physics and chemistry at St. Andrews. Mark is one of the longest standing current faculty members and has diligently served the school in all aspects of school programming. Mark is a passionate educator who enthusiastically shares his knowledge with students by making science accessible. He was never shy to pilot new teaching and learning techniques and was instrumental in the new science renovation and spearheaded the AP chemistry program. As an aside, it was really nice. Yesterday we had our grand opening of our new science and engineering building. Certainly there's a long story to that. It was a long time coming. It was on the books about 20 years ago to get done, and it just kept on sort of falling down the list of priorities, but not because of Mark and the science teachers. I think I woke up many times in a cold sweat thinking about the stress that came from the need in science and technology, and Mark was leading the charge. So it was really gratifying for me to hear Mark speak to all the donors that participated in the program to make that happen. And just step back and think about this guy's been here for 38 years. He almost opened the facility when it opened the first time. Sorry, that was in 1971, but anyway, I knew you had to take some kind of shot at you, of course. But to hear, his passion for the school and for science in particular is really nice. So I want to go back to what I'm supposed to read now, and that is, so in addition to his notable teaching practice, Mark was involved in athletics coaching, first soccer. He's their longtime first soccer coach, first badminton forever, and bringing home several CIS championships over the years. He also launched a very popular program, and I think he invented it with Mr. Jamacchio, maybe you invented it, R4, which happens in the fall. In his follow-up letter to the head of school, who was Bob Bedard, in 1984, Mark stated, "It would be both an honor and a privilege to serve such a fine school. I think it's fair to say that after 38 years, the privilege is all ours." Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you so much, 38 years. And one thing I've learned, I think, as I part is that St. Andrews truly is not an ordinary place, it's an extraordinary place. And it's the people, it's the students, it's the parents, it's the faculty, and it's the staff. It's really has been an honor. Thank you very much.
I forgot to take a photo with Sandy as well. Photoshop Dr. Joy Jacobs.
While we celebrate those two retirees, I will say that Sandy Chason taught many, many, many students incredible things in instrumentation, but one little boy in grade 3 was not able to get the trumpet from Miss Chason, and that was me. True story. We now move on to the major school prizes. I told you I'd be here with you for a while. And now we're on to major school prizes. Would Mr. Dan Stock, Chair of the Board of Governors and parent of 3 old boys, please start the presentations. We begin with the Donald B. Spence Creative Writing Prize for outstanding creative writing to a senior student in memory of Professor Spence, a loyal Andrian and member of the class of 1937. The award goes to James Song. Good job, James. Sorry, Dan, I'm going to have you up here still for one more. The Dr. George Bruce Spiritual Leadership Prize, awarded to the student who, through commitment and service, has made an outstanding contribution to the spiritual life of the school, especially in chapel. In memory of Reverend George Bruce, founding head of school of St. Andrews College in 1899. The recipient this year is Colton Phillips. Thank you, Mr. Stock. Would William Schooler, head of drama, please present the next two prizes? The Backstage Theater Prize, for expertise and dedication as a theater technician or as a member of the stage management team, given by former teacher Mr. J.C. Main Prize. The winner, Bob Chen. The Christopher Ball Prize for distinguished overall contribution in the general field of the arts. This year's recipient, Kyle Murphy. Thank you, Mr. Schooler. Would Mr. Scott Cole, member of the Board of Governors, please present the next prizes? The first two prizes go to the same student. The Craig R. Leslie Memorial Award, presented to the senior debater who has made a particularly significant contribution to the debating program, donated by members of the class of 1984, and the Brooks Cup, presented to the best senior debater by Mr. William Skinner, in memory of his mother. Both awards go to Michael Chen. Thank you, Mr. Cole. We're going to move on to the David B. Somerville Award, Memorial Award, and I would like to ask faculty member Mr. Nick Tesouros to please come forward to present the next prize. Mr. Tesouros was a classmate of David Somerville. The David B. Somerville Memorial Award, presented to the senior student who demonstrates a love of music and shares his enthusiasm with the Andrean community. This award was established in 1995 in memory of David, SAC class of 1988, by the many friends of the Somerville family. We have two award winners today, Noah Green and Andrew Cam. Go to the dock. There you go. Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Cole. Would the Honorable Justice James McPherson, Vice Chair of the Board of Governors and father of two old boys, please present the next prizes? The Fred Olmsted Theater Arts Award, presented to a senior student in recognition of excellence and achievement in theater arts. This award honors the memory of Fred Olmsted, head prefect, class of 1981, for his dedication, warmth, resolve, strength, and love of people, theater, and acting, and is presented by his classmates, family, and friends. This year's recipient is David Buckley. One more, Judge McPherson. The Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award. This award recognizes exemplary graduate volunteers in each of Ontario's secondary schools. This year's recipient is Max Cruikshanks. Thank you, Judge McPherson. Would Trevor Biasi, Director of Middle School and father of a current student, please present the next prizes? The Harry E. Goodman Memorial Science Prize for excellence in physics and chemistry. Mr. Goodman taught chemistry at St. Andrews for 31 years, retiring in 1950, donated by Dr. Alan Bricknell, awarded to the student, who earns the highest standing in grade 12, physics and chemistry taken together. Zen Salman. Zen, I'm going to make you stay right there. Also receiving the RR. Mr. Biasi, you will remain up there. The R.R. McLaughlin Memorial Prize for English and the Sciences. Awarded to the graduating student who earns the highest standing in a combination of English and 2 science courses, 2 of grade 12 biology, chemistry, and physics, donated by Robert R. Parker, class of 1960, in memory of his uncle, Zen Salman. Too important to do as a group. Thank you, Mr. Biasi. Would Mr. Keith Ramon, Director of Boarding and father of 2 current students, please present the next awards? The C.M. Foster Award, presented to the student who has been here at least 3 years and has made a significant contribution to extracurricular life, with an emphasis on theater, debating, the review, or focus. Given by Christopher Foster, class of 1995, and Stephen Foster, class of 1997, in memory of their grandfather, a member of the class of 1922. The recipient, Finn McNulty. The H.B. Hauser Trophy for Upper School Clan Competition. Presented to the Upper School Clan that has acquired the most clan points amongst its members. The Intramural Challenge Cup is presented by the Hauser family in honor of H.B. Hauser, one of the 28 students in the inaugural class of 1899. Only 5 points separated 3rd and 2nd place this year. This year's winners are as follows. In 3rd place, with 3,010 points, from Perrier House, Craig Clan. In 2nd place, with 3,015 points, from Sifton House, Stewart Clan, and the winner of this year's Hauser Cup in 1st place with 3,660 points, from Memorial House, Buchanan Clan. Kim Chung and assistants Gio Gomez and Riley Knox, please come up and accept the trophy. For Gio is in the washroom. It's a long ceremony. What just happened? The Laidlaw Trophy. Awarded to the graduate who has won the greatest number of points for his clan during his final 2 years at SAC. This award is donated by the SAC Old Boys Association in honor of Robertson Laidlaw, a devoted SAC teacher for 51 years. This year's recipient, Colton Phillips. Thank you, Mr. Ramon. Would Mr. Brown, Director of Athletics, please present the next award? The SAC Athletic A Awards. The Athletic A is awarded to graduating students who have distinguished themselves as multiple first-team athletes over their final 2 years at the school. Part of the award ceremony was given at our last athletic assembly, but some have not received it, but we will acknowledge all of the winners tonight. Those who have not yet received it and don't know: Ashton Hunter, Daniel Ey, Colton Phillips, Michael Suma, and Bruce Sun. I would also like to call all recipients. They are Callum Arnott, Nat Bannister, David Buckley, Luke Devlin, Ethan Mitchell, Matthew Morden, Kyle Murphy, Henry Palick, Eli Sebastian, and Max Sagan. Excuse me, there was another page. There are 4 others: Alex Small, Aiden Vanderweg, Vincent Virgilio, and Riley Knox. Slide in 2 rows. There you go. Sometimes scripts aren't perfect. Also received his Athletic A, good friend of mine, Rowan Kimmin. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Would Mr. McHenry please return to present the next awards? The Head of Schools Trophy, presented to the St. Andrews College Athlete of the Year. This year, Kyle Murphy. I love seeing reactions. Mrs. Murphy, the first time he came up was just, and that time was like, congratulations. The school prize to the head prefect, presented to the head prefect in recognition. Presented to the head prefect in recognition of service to the school. Henry Powell. Thank you, Mr. McHenry. Mr. Jones, please return to present the next prize. The Thomas A. Hawken Award for Excellence in the Sciences. Presented to the graduating student with a distinguished ranking in the sciences, Dr. Hawken served as the 5th head of school at St. Andrews College from 1974 to 1981 and went on to a distinguished career in the Government of Canada. The Hawken Award goes to Lucas Fong. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Would Ms. Sandy Chason please come forward to present the next prize? The C. Vincent Massey Award for Excellence in the Arts, Social Sciences, and Languages, presented to the graduating student with a distinguished ranking in the arts and humanities. Mr. Massey, an old boy of the class of 1906, was the first Canadian-born Governor General of Canada. The award winner is Michael Chen. Thank you, Ms. Chason. Would Judge McPherson please present the next prize? The Colonel Tilston Award. To honor the people who, in the opinion of the faculty, have set the best example for effort, persistency, and tenacity in their studies and in all other school activities in the face of adversity. Colonel Frederick A. Tilson merited the Victoria Cross, the highest military honor of the British Commonwealth, for his courage under fire on March 1st, 1945. In Tilson's own words, it's to honor the boys in each form who have set the best example for effort, persistency, and tenacity in the studies and all other activities, to which the faculty have added the interpretation of adversity or in the line of fire. Academic strength is not an issue. It is the effort and the challenge that is the determining factor. This year we have 3 recipients: Michael Suma, Jonathan Shen, and Mr. Taylor Johnson. Thank you, Judge McPherson. Would Mr. Lawrence Vermello, mathematics and computer science teacher and member of the Board of Governors, please present the next prizes? The Stein Family Award, presented to the student who has attended St. Andrews College from grade 5 until graduation and who has made a significant contribution to school life academically and athletically. Jack Beswick. The McPherson Shield, presented to the member of the Andrean community of students, faculty, or staff who contributes most to school spirit, in memory of Lloyd McPherson, assistant to the head of school from 1957 to 1982. The McPherson Shield goes to David Buckley. The Craig Mitchell Memorial Prize, awarded for distinguished academic and athletic accomplishment by a student in his graduating year. Ethan Mitchell. Thank you, Mr. DeMello. Would Mr. Jamie Ingalls, class of 1999, Associate Director, Upper School and Student Life, and Physics teacher, please present the next prizes. The Arrington Awards, awarded to graduating students who have made a distinguished contribution to the life of SAC. In memory of Ms. Clelia Ellis and Mrs. Elizabeth Arrington, there are 8 recipients, all selected by faculty, and I would ask you to hold applause until all have been recognized. Nat Bannister, Michael Chin, Hin Chung, Easton Irvin, Andrew John, Josh Magder, Spencer Thompson, and Zen Salma. Thank you, Mr. Ingalls. Would Mr. Stock please present the next awards? There are 2 remaining. The Governor General's Medal, presented to the graduating student attaining the highest standing for university entrance. This prestigious award recognizes academic excellence among secondary school graduates across Canada. Zen Salma. And finally, the MacDonald Medal. The prestigious MacDonald Medal is awarded to a graduating student in the name of Dr. D. Bruce MacDonald, head of school at St. Andrews College from 1900 to 1935. It was given by the Old Boys Association in 1936 to honor the student, exhibiting the most distinguishing combination of character, leadership, academic success, and athletic accomplishment. The award goes to Henry Pallak. Thank you, Mr. Stock. Mrs. Terry Groves, Head of University Counseling, and Ms. Tanya McCormick, Associate Head of University Counseling, are going to celebrate now the achievements of the graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Shrifton. We would like to begin by calling Ali Garib's mother, Zainab, to join us on stage. And his uncle, Mohammed, his cousin. Ali Garib graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A friendly and active member of Memorial House, Ali arrived at St. Andrews College in September 2019. Always seen smiling, he embraced his time here. A 3-year member of First Soccer and the team MVP, Ali earned a full Division I athletic scholarship to the University of Dayton, Ohio. David Abramovitz graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. David joined SAC in grade 6 as an enthusiastic member of Smith House. This September, he is looking forward to attending Western University in their kinesiology program.
Callum Arnott graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Callum started his Andrean career as a boarding student and member of Flavel House in September 2015. Next year, he will play in the BCHL for the Penticton Bees. We wish him all the best.
Nico Athanasopoulos graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Nico is a 2-year Andrian and member of Sifton House. After careful consideration, he will attend Carleton University in their Bachelor of Journalism and Humanities program.
Matt Bannister graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A Memorial House member and Andean lifer, Nat has enjoyed much involvement and success in and out of the classroom. Deferring his offer of admissions to Queen's University, this fall Nat will be playing for the St. Michael's Buzzers in the OJHL.
Oliver Bailey graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Oliver started his SAC career 4 years ago and has been a respected and responsible member of Flavel House. This fall, he will pursue an economics with management degree at Wilfrid Laurier University.
Graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A Smith House member and Andean lifer, Jack has made the most of his time at St. Andrews College. This fall, he is looking forward to attending Huron at Western in the AEO pre-Richard Ivey program.
Murray Bolin graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Murray is a 7-year Andrian and member of Perrier House. He is looking forward to attending University of Guelph this September in their Environmental Engineering program.
Owen Bradbury graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Owen is a 4-year Andrian and member of Memorial House. This fall, he will attend Carleton University while studying media production and design. Best of luck to you, Owen.
David Buckley graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A well-respected and enthusiastic Andrian, David has embraced his 4 years as a member of Flavel House. This September, he is off to American Academy of Dramatic Arts, Los Angeles, to study theater performance.
Cameron Byers graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A dedicated member of Laidlaw House and Andrea Leifer, Cameron has made excellent use of his time at SAC. Exploring all his options, he will be training this year with intention of receiving a baseball scholarship.
Ryan Char graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A pleasant member of Sifton House, Ryan joined St. Andrews College in September 2020. Next year, he will attend University of Toronto in their Rotman Commerce program.
Bob Chen graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A committed and reasonable Andrian, Bob is a 7-year member of Smith House. Exploring all his options, he has decided to attend University of Southern California in pursuit of a Bachelor of Science degree in Computer Engineering and Computer Science.
Michael Chen graduates with the Head of School Medal and Extended French Certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 4-year Andrian, Michael was a proud member of Perrier House. Next year, he will attend University of Pennsylvania in the Huntsman program at Wharton Business School.
Ken Chung graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Hin is a kind and responsible 3-year member of Memorial House. Receiving many fine offers, he has decided to attend Western University in the AEO Pre-Richard Ivey program. We wish him all the best.
Oliver Koche graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Oliver has spent the last 2 years as a dedicated member, an Andrian member of Laval House and dedicated Andrian. Having received many fine offers, he is opting to attend the University of British Columbia in pursuit of a Bachelor of Applied Sciences degree.
Max Crookshanks graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A respected Andrian and member of Ramsey House, Max started his SAC career in September 2015. In the coming year, he will start his computer science degree at University of Waterloo. Best of luck to you, Max.
Patrick Sway graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Patrick has been a proud member of Laidlaw House for the past 4 years. This September, he will attend University of Waterloo studying chemical engineering. We wish him all the best.
Cole D'Angelo graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Cole has embraced his time at SAC and graduates as an Andrian Lifer and member of Laval House. This fall, he is looking forward to pursuing an Honours Arts with Management degree while attending Wilfrid Laurier University.
Tyler Day graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Tyler is a proud 4-year member of Ramsey House. He has considered all his options for September and will be attending Dalhousie University in pursuit of a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology degree.
Hossein Dalmava. Hossein has been an Andrian for the last 2 years as a member of Laval House. This September, he is looking forward to attending Wilfrid Laurier University studying sciences.
Mark Deneau graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A committed Andrian, Mark joined SAC 3 years ago and leaves as a proud member of Sifton House. Next year, he's looking forward to studying management and organizational studies while attending Western University.
Luke Devlin graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A diligent Memorial House member, Luke started his SAC career 2 years ago. He's looking forward to new adventures when he attends Cornell University in the fall of 2023.
Dylan DeMayo. Dylan is a 4-year Andrean and proud member of Smith House. This September, he is off to University of Guelph in pursuit of a bachelor's degree and diploma in business administration.
Andrew Ding graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A committed 3-year Andrean, Andrew has embraced his time as a boarding student and member of Flavel House. He's looking forward to attending University of Toronto while studying computer science, mathematics, and statistics.
David Azude graduates with an extended French certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. David is a dedicated member of Flavel House and a 4-year Andrean. This fall, he's off to study computer science at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. We wish him continued success.
Lucas Fong graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A friendly Andrean, Lucas has been a member of Perrier House for the last 6 years. This fall, he is looking forward to attending McMaster University in their Life Sciences program.
Joe Gentile. A 7-year Andrean, Joe is a valued member of Laylaw House. Next year, he is looking forward to the learning environment and opportunities at Wilfrid Laurier University in their Honors Arts with Management program.
James Gillingham graduates as an Ontario Scholar. James has been a proud member of Flavel House for the last 2 years. We are looking forward to him returning to St. Andrews next year to continue his studies.
Gio Gomez graduates as an Ontario Scholar. A proud 3-year member of Memorial House, Gio has made the most of his time as a boarding student. Next year, he's looking forward to attending Huron at Western in their Management and Organizational Studies program.
Quinlan Goring graduates with an extended French certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Quinlan is a 6-year Andrean and active member of Sifton House. After careful consideration, this fall he will attend Wilfrid Laurier University in pursuit of a Bachelor of Business Administration degree.
Noah Green graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Noah is a 3-year Andrean and proud member of Memorial House. Next year, he will be attending Western University to pursue a medical sciences degree.
David Kitsetti graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A kind and dedicated Andrean lifer, David graduates a member of Ramsey House. After very careful consideration of all his options, he is looking forward to attending University of Guelph in their Bachelor of Commerce program.
Fayaz Hutt graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Fayaz arrived at St. Andrews College in September 2018 and has been an active member of McDonald House. This fall, he plans to attend University of Waterloo in their Nanotechnology Engineering program.
Graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Ethan is a proud 5-year member of Ramsey House. Applying to both U.S. and Canadian universities, this fall he has decided to study Economics with Management at Wilfrid Laurier University.
Hunter Hayhill graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 5-year Andrian and member of Law House, Hunter has enjoyed his time at SAC. This September, he is off to Huron at Western to study Management and Organizational Studies.
Harry Yee, who unfortunately is not here today, graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. An Andrian of 3 years, Harry is an enthusiastic member of Sifton House. This fall, he is eager to start his business degree while attending University of California, Santa Barbara.
Sam Hyder graduates with an extended French certificate as an Ontario Scholar. Sam arrived at SAC in September 2018 and is a proud member of Perry House. Having carefully considered all his options, he's decided to pursue a mechanical engineering degree at University of Guelph.
Graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A dedicated Andrian lifer and member of Smith House, Cade has made the most of his time while at SAC. Applying to Canadian and U.S. universities, he's decided to attend University of Notre Dame studying finance at Mendoza School of Business.
Toby Hugh graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A Sifton House member of 3 years, Toby has enjoyed success in and out of the classroom. He is looking forward to new challenges this September when he heads off to Huron at Western to study Management and Organizational Studies. Ashton Hunter graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Ashton is a friendly and dedicated 6-year member of Ramsey House. After careful consideration, he has decided to attend Western University in their Medical Sciences and AEO Pre-Richard Ivy program. We wish him continued success. Easton Irvin graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A dedicated and responsible member of Smith House, Easton started his St. Andrews career in grade 8. He looks forward to new challenges next year while studying commerce at Queen's University.
Daniel Ely graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Daniel ends his SAC career as an Andrian lifer and member of Ramsey House. Receiving many fine offers, he has opted to join his Andrian brothers at Huron at Western in the AEO Pre-Richard Ivy program.
Marcus Janko graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Marcus arrived at SAC in September 2016 and is a responsible member of Perry House. Considering all his options, he too will join his Andrian brothers at Huron at Western in pursuit of a Management and Organizational Studies degree.
Kevin Chan graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 4-year member of Ramsey House, Kevin has appreciated his time at SAC. This fall, he is looking forward to attending Queen's University in their computing program. We wish him all the best.
Andrew Jung graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 4-year Andrian, Andrew was a boarding member of Sifton House. Receiving many fine offers, he will embark on a new journey while studying engineering science at University of Toronto.
Andrew Cannon graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Andrew is a committed 6-year Andrian and member of Smith House. This September, he will travel south of the border crafting his skill at Berklee College of Music. We wish him continued success.
Rowan Kimmins graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. And Andrian Leifer, Rowan is a proud member of Memorial House. Considering all his options, he will be attending Wilfrid Laurier University this fall in their Bachelor of Business Administration program.
Sebastian Kinsey graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Another Andrea Leifer, Sebastian was an enthusiastic member of Laidlaw House. This fall, he is looking forward to starting his philosophy, political science, and law dual degree at Wilfrid Laurier University and the University of Sussex in the UK.
Rylan Kirschmeyer graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Rylan is a friendly 5-year Andrian and Smith House member. After careful consideration this fall, he has decided to attend Queen's University studying electrical and computer engineering.
Graduates as an Ontario Scholar. A committed member of Memorial House, Riley joined SAC in September 2018. He's looking forward to attending Mercer University in the fall in their journalism program.
Daniel Craig graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Daniel is a 7-year member of Laval House. Applying to universities across Canada, he's decided to attend Huron at Western to study management and organizational studies. At this time, feel free to stand and stretch while we prepare for the second half of the ceremony. All right, we're going to begin. It was a stand up, not leave. Stand up, not leave. Please come back. Right. Okay, we're going to begin the second half.
James Lee graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 4-year Andrian, James has enjoyed his time as a member of Perrier House. This fall, he is looking forward to moving to the Big Apple while attending New York University in their pre-law program.
Jackie Liao, who unfortunately is not here today, graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Jackie is a 3-year Andrian and member of Memorial House. This fall, he will attend University of Toronto to study life sciences. We wish him all the best.
Dennis Glynn graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Dennis is a 6-year Andrian and proud member of Laidlaw House. After exploring his options, he too will be pursuing a life sciences degree at University of Toronto.
Josh Magder graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Josh started his SAC career in September 2019 and is an enthusiastic member of Laylaw House. Considering all his great options, next year he will be studying mechatronics engineering at University of Waterloo.
Adam graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A dedicated 2-year Andrian, Adam is a valued member of Sifton House. He is committed to studying engineering at Washington University at St. Louis this coming September. We wish him well.
Colin McCarthy graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Colin joined us 3 years ago and has been a dedicated member of Ramsey House. This September, he is looking forward to new challenges as he heads off to Queen's University studying engineering.
Corbin McKay, a friendly 4-year Andrian, Corbin was a member of Sifton House. This fall, he will attend Wilfrid Laurier University, working toward a computer science degree.
Ben McMullen graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Ben started his SAC career 3 years ago as a member of Laylaw House. Exploring all of his options, he will be training in the coming year with plans to apply to U.S. colleges for 2023.
Finn McNulty graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Finn has cherished his time here as a 3-year member of Sifton House. This fall, he is off to Toronto Metropolitan University in their RTA School of Media in pursuit of a degree in media production.
Ethan Mitchell graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Arriving at SAC in September 2015, Ethan has been a responsible and enthusiastic member of Memorial House. Considering all his options, he is looking forward to attending Huron at Western in the AEO Pre-Richard Ivy program.
Aaron Mizrahi graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Aaron is an Andrian lifer and committed member of Flavel House. After careful consideration, this fall he is looking forward to starting his philosophy, political science, and law dual degree at Wilfrid Laurier University and the University of Sussex in the UK.
Matthew Morden graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Matthew joined St. Andrews College 2 years ago and ends his successful career as a member of Memorial House. He is looking forward to new adventures when he attends Harvard University in the fall of 2023.
Staffy Moratides graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 4-year Andrian, Staffy has enjoyed his time as a member of Laylaw House. He is looking forward to September when he heads off to Queen's University in pursuit of an engineering degree.
Kyle Murphy graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A personable Andrian lifer, Kyle is an enthusiastic member of Laylaw House. This fall, he will attend University of Toronto in their Rotman Commerce program. We wish him continued success.
Rex Young graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Rex started his SAC career in September 2020 as an active member of Flavel House. Having received offers across Canada, he has opted to study civil engineering at University of Waterloo.
Ronan Norden who unfortunately is not here today, graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Ronan joined the Andrean community in grade 11 as a dedicated member of Flavel House. We are looking forward to him returning to St. Andrews next year to continue his studies.
Matthew Olajars graduates with the Head of School Medal and Extended French Certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. An accomplished member of Laidlaw House and Andrean lifer, Matthew has embraced his time at SAC. Next year, he is looking forward to new challenges as he studies Honours Health Sciences at McMaster University.
Dylan Aurora graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 5-year Andrean, Dylan was a dedicated member of Smith House. After careful consideration of all his options, this fall he will be attending Wilfrid Laurier University in their Bachelor of Business Administration program.
Gavin Owen graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Gavin is an accomplished 2-year member of Flavel House. Having applied to universities from coast to coast, this fall he will be attending University of British Columbia in pursuit of a geography degree.
Henry Palick graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A hardworking Andrean lifer and member of Sifton House, Henry has embraced his time here. Receiving all his offers from universities in Ontario and the UK, he has decided to attend University of Toronto to pursue his passion in physical and mathematical sciences.
Max Periconi graduates with an Extended French Certificate and as an Ontario Scholar. Max joined the SAC community 4 years ago as a boarding member of Memorial House. This fall, he will embark on a new journey while attending Cheshire Academy in Connecticut. We wish him continued success.
Colton Phillips graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Colton has spent the last 6 years as a committed Andrean and member of Flavel House. This September, he is eager to begin his studies at Wilfrid Laurier University in their Economics with Management degree.
Ryan Polera graduates as an Ontario Scholar. An accomplished and dedicated Andrean, Ryan leaves SAC as a valued 4-year member of Smith House. This fall, he will attend University of Toronto while studying Psychological and Health Sciences.
Ben Power graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A successful Andrean of 3 years, Ben has embraced his time as a member of Memorial House. We are looking forward to him returning to St. Andrews next year to continue his studies.
Jason Sheehan graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A committed 7-year Andrean, Jason is a proud member of Memorial House. In the fall, he will embark on a new adventure while studying at University of Toronto in the Rotman Commerce program.
William Reel graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 4-year member of Perrier House, Will has enjoyed his time here. This September, he is looking forward to attending Wilfrid Laurier University in their Bachelor of Business Administration program.
Carson Rain graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Carson is a 4-year Andrean and member of Sifton House. Next year, he is looking forward to the learning environment and opportunities at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill to pursue a management or marketing degree.
Mauricio Rujan Mansour graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Mauricio is a 3-year member of Flavel House. This fall, he will attend Southern Methodist University in pursuit of a political science degree. We wish him well.
Zen Selman graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 5-year dedicated Andrian, Zen has enjoyed his time as a boarding student and member of Perrier House. This fall, he is looking forward to studying software engineering at University of Waterloo. We wish him continued success.
Udavir Sangha. Udavir is an Andrian lifer and member of Ramsay House. In September, he will be attending Wilfrid Laurier University to pursue an honors arts degree.
Wyatt Savage graduates with an extended French certificate and as an Ontario Scholar. A responsible young man, Wyatt joined SAC 2 years ago and leaves as a member of Sifton House. Considering his options, in September, he will be studying social science at Western University.
Eli Sebastian graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Eli is a proud 2-year member of Sifton House. He is looking forward to new adventures when he attends Northeastern University in the fall of 2023.
Daniel Sechi Shabasteri graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A friendly 4-year Andrian and member of Perrier House, Daniel received several offers throughout Ontario. This fall, he is looking forward to attending York University in their biomedical science program.
Max Seguin graduates with an extended French certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 2-year Andrian, Max leaves SAC as a proud member of Memorial House. Next year, he is looking forward to playing in the BCHL for the Vernon Vipers. We wish him continued success.
Leo Shao graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A bright and sociable Andrian, Leo joined SAC in grade 9 as a Smith House member. Next year, he will travel south of the border to attend University of California, Los Angeles in pursuit of a business economics degree.
Jonathan Shen graduates with the Head of School Medal and extended French certificate as the Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Jonathan has been at St. Andrew's College since grade 6 and leaves as a proud member of Smith House. In the fall, he is looking forward to attending Northwestern University, deciding his major in 2nd year.
Anthony Simpson graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A dedicated member of Laidlaw House, Anthony is an Andrian lifer who has made the most of his time at SAC. Applying to universities across Canada, he will be heading to Western University in the fall to pursue a degree in Management and Organizational Studies.
Alex Small graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Alex has embraced his 2 years at SAC as a member of Sifton House. After careful consideration of his excellent offers throughout Ontario, he has decided to attend Western University in their Kinesiology and AEO Pre-Richard Ivy program.
James Song graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Another 2-year Andrian, James is a valued member of Flavel House. This fall, he is eager to start his studies at University of Toronto while studying life sciences. We wish him well.
Michael Suma graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A diligent member of Perrier House, Michael started his SAC career in September 2016. Next year, he is looking forward to attending University of Toronto in their Rotman Commerce program.
Bruce Sun graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Bruce is a dedicated 7-year Andrian and member of Ramsey House. In the fall, he will be studying mechanical engineering at New York University Tandon.
Ider Sunyav graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Ider is Assistant House member of 2 years. Moving forward, he is looking forward to attending University of Massachusetts Boston in the fall of 2023. We wish him all the best.
Spencer Thompson graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A kind and responsible Andrian, Spencer joined SAC in September 2015 as a member of Flavel House, receiving offers for both Canada and the US. This fall, he is off to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill to study economics.
Troy Tsai graduates with an extended French certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Troy has embraced his time as a Perrier House member the past 5 years. This September, he will be attending Western University in their Management and Organizational Studies program.
Daniel Valencia Mondragon graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A diligent 3-year member of Flavel House, Daniel has enjoyed his time at SAC. This fall, he is looking forward to new adventure while attending the University of Tampa, studying biology with a pre-med concentration.
Aidan Vanderway graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Aidan has been at St. Andrews College since September 2017 as an active member of Memorial House. This September, he is looking forward to attending Algonquin College while studying mechanical engineering technology.
Vincent Virgilio graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A Flavel House member and 6-year Andrian, Vincent has enjoyed much involvement and success in and out of the classroom. He's looking forward to new challenges this September when he heads off to University of British Columbia, studying commerce at Sauder School of Business.
John Wang, who unfortunately is not here today, graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. John was a hardworking member of Memorial House and 4-year Andrian, receiving offers in Canada and the US. This fall, he will be attending University of California, Berkeley in their computer science program.
Nicholas Wong graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Nicholas joined SAC 2 years ago and has enjoyed residing in Sifton House. After careful consideration, he is looking forward to next year when he begins his studies in life sciences at the University of Toronto.
Ronan Woodruff graduates with an extended French certificate and as an Ontario Scholar. Ronan is a committed 7-year Andrian and member of Laylaw House. This fall, he will be in pursuit of an economics degree at University of British Columbia. We wish him continued success.
Ethan Yen graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A hardworking and sociable Andrian of 6 years, Ethan leaves as a member of McDonald House. This September, he will be attending Wilfrid Laurier University and University of Waterloo in their dual Business Administration and Computer Science degree program.
Flavio Zanet graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. An involved member of Perry House and four-year Andrian, Flavio has appreciated his time here. In the fall, he is looking forward to attending University of Guelph studying landscape architecture.
Tim Zhang graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Tim is a friendly four-year Andrian and member of Memorial House. Receiving many fine offers, this September he will be attending Vanderbilt University pursuing a business degree.
Kevin Joe graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Kevin started at St. Andrew's College in grade 8 as a committed member of Memorial House. Receiving offers from Canadian and U.S. universities, this fall he plans to attend University of Southern California studying business.
Kevin So, who unfortunately is not here today, graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Kevin started his SAC career 4 years ago and is a respected and responsible member of Sifton House. This fall, he will attend University of California, Santa Barbara in pursuit of an economics degree. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2022.
It is now my pleasure to invite the 2021-2022 head prefect, Henry Pollock, to give the valedictory address.
Thank you, Mr. Shrimpton. I'm grateful to be here today and honored to have the opportunity to represent the graduating class of 2022. I'm also grateful that we are able to share this day in person, finally, with our family and friends and with the many teachers and staff who helped us along the way. I think I speak on behalf of the entire graduating class when I say that our high school experience has been somewhat unconventional. We've had to face the challenge of navigating a global pandemic. This has resulted in great personal struggles for many and some very real uncertainty for what our collective future might hold. The post-pandemic era sits before us like an empty page, waiting to be written, waiting to become history. But before we look to the future, I hope you will indulge me as I invite the graduates on a brief journey to St. Andrew's College of the past. It is June 1919. I've put a few pictures up on the screen to help you imagine what it was like back then. You are a member of the graduating class. It was only a few months earlier, in November of 1918, that the armistice had been signed, which had brought an end to the First World War. A war which had claimed the lives of 104 of your fellow old boys and 2 of your beloved teachers. To further complicate the matter, a new virus being touted as the Spanish flu appears to be spreading across the globe. The future of Canada, and indeed the world, seems now to be quite uncertain. And in the coming summer months, remember this is 1919, St. Andrew's College will publish the Memorial Edition of the Annual Review. Its focus will be to commemorate those who lost their lives in the First World War, and to help the St. Andrew's community as a whole move forward from this tragedy. For this occasion of the review, Reverend Bruce McDonald, who has been your long-standing headmaster, will write a special editorial to the students, past and present, of the school. In this address, MacDonald will commend the spirit of service that he felt was displayed by St. Andrew's Old Boys and students who served during the war, whether they fought in Europe or helped out here at home. And looking forward, Reverend MacDonald will speak to the entirety of the Andrew community. He will write, "The great struggle is finished. Those of you whose school days are over will again be facing the ordinary problems of life, but facing them under extraordinary conditions. Your difficulties will be many, and your problems not easy of solution. Sanity of judgment, deliberateness of action, and the spirit of service is a vital necessity for Canada in these days of readjustment." Now, I invite you to return with me to the present. And while I recognize that our generation has not had the responsibility to shoulder the burden of a terrible war, I believe that the words of MacDonald are nonetheless compelling and relevant to all of us here today who have weathered these past few years. My classmates, my friends, and now my fellow Old Boys, congratulations on your graduation today. You have achieved extraordinary things in your short time here, and you have shown everyone in the community that same spirit of service that Headmaster MacDonald spoke of. Whether it be helping a younger student find his way, or sharing a sense of humor when things didn't go quite right, you have honored your Andrean brothers. And it is, as MacDonald once said, humanity's pressing need that you keep this spirit alive. Look to the future, my fellow graduates. May it be that when the history of the 21st century is written on that presently blank page, future Andrians will note that we, the class of 22, were deliberate in our actions, that we quit ourselves like men, and that all we undertook was done with charity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Henry. Very impressive. Another perk of this job is to live on campus and to see young men like that grow up. When Henry arrived at school in grade 5, he certainly didn't know what bagpipes were and certainly has taken off in so many different directions. So thank you, Henry. That was just outstanding. So just before I stick to my script, because I have to give some thank yous, obviously, I wanted to just again say thank you to each and every one of you in the audience and at home. There are people watching the live stream, so I want to say hello and thank you for attending. Sitting in this seat in the front row is really quite an honor for a number of reasons. For me, I'm able to just watch the reaction and look out over the crowd and say, wow, this old boy came back, or this family has 6 people here, and the grandparents are here, and they're from Barbados, and they're from Germany, and it's like, wow, this is awesome. Like, it's just incredible what a community this is in Victoria. I mean, I just could go on and on. So just having the time to sit there and watch the boys be, celebrated, whether your son received a major award or not, he should be celebrated, and he was through the ceremony, because they're a group in their community, and they've shown that for their entire time, whether they're 2-year or 8-year Andrians, and that will continue. So just sort of from the bird's eye view, it's just a pleasure to watch, and thank you again for being here. I do want to stick to the script because I do have some thank yous, and we're just about there, guys. It has been a tremendous pleasure of ours to have the opportunity to host the ceremonies in person. And I'd like to thank all those who have contributed to these graduation ceremonies. This was a whole school effort. Ms. Houston, Ms. Fusco, Mrs. McDaniel, Mrs. Muratov, and Mr. Butcher for the hours spent in organizing the event. Also the members of the University Counseling Office, the maintenance department, the dining hall, the grounds crew, the technical crew, the advancement team, the IT department, and all others who have contributed to making this a very special few days for our graduates and their families. Again, as I mentioned off the top, please refer to the SAC website the next week for a complete listing of prizes, as well as we will post the live stream so you can watch that as well. We have taken a change with regard to, we were going to be outside, but I think we might blow away. So there will be refreshments in the gallery for you to stay and talk to some teachers and staff members, colleagues, your boys, of course, in the gallery immediately following this ceremony. Again, I wanted to mention that it's been 3 years. We have no gowns. They've been eaten by the mice, but that doesn't matter. It's just so nice to be back. And to be here, given the 3-year period, I feel as though we have been on a very, very long marathon. And we've completed it in record time. So a credit to you and to your sons. With that, I formally declare the Prize Day ceremonies of 2022, our 123rd year at St. Andrews College, closed. Have a great summer.